Her views went from 1,000 views to 6,000 views in less than 24 hours just by switching up one thing, and that's all because of my hashtag strategy. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use hashtags on Instagram in 2021 with the new Instagram update. I'm going to answer the questions such as how many hashtags you should use and where you should put your hashtags in the comments or in the captions, and other frequently asked questions about hashtags. When I went to LA this past month, I made a post on my Instagram story and I met a bunch of you girls, but there's one girl in particular, her name's Anya, and we were having a conversation about Instagram and social media, and she was averaging at about 1,000 views per reel, but after having just a 5-minute conversation with her and I just helped her switch up this one little thing, it's her hashtag strategy, her views went from 1,000 views to over 6,000 views in less than 24 hours. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what you can do to get the same results. The first thing I want to talk about is the type of hashtags. You want to be using keywords that are relevant to your niche. In this video, I talked all about Instagram's newest updates, so if you haven't watched that already, I recommend you watch that video first and then come back to this video. The statement came from the head of Instagram himself. You need to use keywords in your hashtags in order to tell the Instagram algorithm who to push your post out to. For example, if your niche is all about self-love, you want to be using the keywords such as self-love, confidence, and body positivity in your hashtags. This not only tells the Instagram algorithm who to push your post out to, but this also helps you when people are searching into the search bar the keywords, and they're going to be able to find your page a lot easier. Not only do you have to use keywords relevant to your niche in your hashtags, but you also have to do the next tip as well. The next tip is to use keywords relevant to the post. So if you only apply the first tip that I just talked about and not this next tip, it won't always work the best, and let me explain. For example, if you're in the fitness industry, some keywords that are relevant to your niche are fitness, working out, meal preps, keto diet. But if you're making a post on Instagram and your post is all about how to properly squat in the gym, then you want to be using keywords that relate to squats, working out, or proper form. The reason why you want to do this is because if you use the hashtag keto diet for your video that is talking about how to properly squat, when people search the keywords keto diet into the search bar, if your post is being shown on that hashtag, they're less likely to click into that video post of you squatting if they're looking for a keto diet. So this will tell the Instagram algorithm not to show your post out more onto that hashtag, which will limit your reach. So when you're using hashtags on Instagram, you want to make sure that you're describing exactly what you see in the post, and you want to use hashtags that are relevant to your post. The next tip on how to use Instagram hashtags is to use less competitive hashtags. A big mistake that I see a lot of people doing are using hashtags that are really competitive to rank on. These are hashtags such as hashtag fitness or hashtag art, and these hashtags have over 400 million posts or over 800 million posts. When you type these hashtags into the Instagram search bar, Instagram will tell you exactly how many posts are using that specific hashtag. If you're using the more competitive hashtags, your post is going to be lost within seconds of you posting. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So if you type in fitness into the search bar and then you click on tags at the top, then click on fitness hashtag, then you want to click on recent. Now if you just swipe down to refresh the page, you'll notice that within seconds, there are new posts using that fitness hashtag. So the key is to use less competitive hashtags. You're more likely to be able to trend on them and show up on those hashtags if they have less posts. My students have seen an increase in reach just by changing their hashtag strategy. This simple change can make a huge difference in your engagement and reach per post. Before I move on to the next tip, I just want to let you know that there's a free Instagram growth guide in the description box. If you want to learn the exact strategies I have used to grow my following to over 400K on Instagram, just click the link in the description and put in your name and your email, and the free guide will be sent to you. Now I will talk about the number of hashtags you should use per post. Up until a few months ago, I was using about 20 to 30 hashtags per post, but recently the head of Instagram came out with an article stating that you should use 8 to 15 hashtags per post, because if you use any more than that, then you're just confusing the algorithm. But very recently, Instagram came out with another statement stating that you should use only 3 to 5 hashtags per post. I don't know if I would follow that, because hashtags can really help to increase your reach, and if you're only using 3 to 5 hashtags per post, it may limit your reach a little bit. So personally, I will be sticking to 8 to 15 hashtags per post, and I will update you on my results. Next, I will talk about the location of your hashtags. Should you put your hashtags in the comments, or should you put your hashtags in the caption? I used to put my hashtags in the comment section because it just looked a lot more clean. But because Instagram updated again, you actually want to put your hashtags in the caption of your post for it to count. I advise you to do this because it doesn't hurt to put in a caption, and if you want to make it less messy, all you have to do is put your regular caption first at the very top, and then click enter a few times, and then put all your hashtags at the bottom of your regular caption. If you want more Instagram tips, be sure to check out these 2 videos on my channel, and if you want that free Instagram growth guide, just click the link in the description box and put in your name and your email, and the free tips will be sent to you. And be sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss my next video.